Hey everybody, what's going on? Today's video is going to be a little bit different. A little different than what you're used to. Today I'm going to show you how to make crack. Alright. First off, let's see. I'm going to open up the box of baking soda. And here you have some recipes for delectable cookies. That's not what we're making today. So we're going to go ahead and open up the box. And we have some lovely baking soda in here. And we got a spoon. You silly gooses. I'm not going to show you how to make crack. What kind of weirdo do you think I am? It's beer review time. And the beer we're going to be reviewing today is Summit Brewery Black Ale Batch Number 8. Let's read what it says on the packaging here. The packaging is pretty attractive. It's pretty unique looking. It says Unchained Series Black Ale, color black, malt, 2-row Harrington torrefied wheat, Cara wheat, Midnight wheat, and Carafa 3 Special. The hops are New Zealand Pacific Jade and Australian Galaxy. This is a 6.5 alcohol content. So let's see what we have here. It's a nice bottle. And let's pop it open. Take a whiff, Rooney. Smells okay. Pretty dark. Nice head on it. Let's see what it says in the bottle. It says brewed by Mike Lundell, the brewer. And that's all it says. Alright. Looks okay. Let's give it a taste. I don't know how to describe it. Have you ever been kicked in the face with a steel-toed boot? This is a pivotal moment in my beer reviewing that I've been doing on the channel, because this is the first beer that I've ever found in my entire life that is absolutely wretched. This is so disgusting. I don't even know what to say. Oh, it tastes like burnt rubber. Wait, I'm a glutton for punishment. Let me have another taste. Maybe I got a bad mouthful. That is beyond foul. Oh. That's like licking a prostitute who hasn't had a bath in 3 days coffee can. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Alright, that's going somewhere other than here. I think if I ever went back to the liquor store that sold this, the first thing I would do is ask to see the manager, and I would take one of these bottles and I'd crack him upside the head with it for selling it. I may even punch the checkout girl right in the baby maker. Alright, next up, I have higher hopes for this one. This is Celebrator, finest Bavarian double bock beer from Germany. Now you see on here it has the official Celebrator, and that is a white mountain goat on there. See? You get a white Celebrator mountain goat. So the beer's got to be good, right? Take the celebrator off. That's right, I'm all that classy. Anything has to be better than that swill I just drank. What a waste of $9 that was. Ugh. Alright. This, it has a taste of molasses. Dark brown sweet molasses. I think we're going 2 for 2 here. This is pretty disgusting too. How can I do beer reviews and not recommend the beer? This blows. So does the black ale. It's just sucko, man. Let me see. I'll have another taste. Gotta be fair. Ugh. I think if you drank more than one bottle of this, you'd actually hurl. It's that disgusting. So, out of everything, the only thing that was good here is we got our white mountain goat to celebrate a mountain goat. What kind of goat? What kind of noise would a mountain goat make? It would be like one more time. Or bah. I think they go whatever. Usually I sit here and I say how great the beers are. And that gives me all kinds of dialogue to talk for like 10 minutes on it and make a video, but these 2 beers are so awful. Shame on the brewers. And how could you say this is finest Bavarian double bock beer? Oof. Oh well. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them. Sometimes you hold them, sometimes you fold them. Well, who was that? It was Kenny Rogers. Remember Kenny Rogers? Kenny Rogers was always cool. I always imagine that dude got like tons of ass. I don't know how I went in that direction, but Kenny Rogers now getting ass. Whatever. My beer review sucks because I have really sucky beer and I spent a lot of money. I spent like $9 in the first 6-pack and I spent like $4 or $5 in this bottle. Poo on me. Alright, well, I'll come back and do another beer review at a later date, and hopefully the beer will be better than the 2 that we just reviewed today. So if I could make any recommendations, is A, stay away from Celebrator Double Bock. Ugh. I can hurl after drinking this. And black ale enrages me that I paid $9 for a 6-pack of garbage. Garbage, I tell you. Mike Lundell, you're a bad citizen for making this brew. Absolutely disgusting. And Celebrator was also not as disgusting, but a pretty close second. Who would ever think that I would ever say that beer is bad? Beer is bad. But in this case, the beers are bad and they do suck. You got to have honesty in your reviews. You're not going to sit there and say, oh, this is great, even though it just blows. And it's just disappointing. It's Friday night, and the only thing I have to drink in the house are these 2 rats. What a crying shame. So, I guess that's going to be it for me today. Anything else? Oh, maybe we'll go back to making crack. Actually, the only reason I bought this, funny enough, actually it's not that funny, is my refrigerator. I had some garlicky things in there, and the refrigerator gets kind of stinky. And even when you bleach the whole thing out and you wash it, it still has a funk in it. And that's where baking soda comes in. Baking soda absorbs foul odors. And you open up the box, you put it in your refrigerator, and by morning, the refrigerator, it smells like fresh driven snow. Actually, there's no smell at all. and this will last, I want to say a month and a half before you have to replace it. What else can you do with baking soda? Baking soda is actually really good for cleaning your teeth. Put it in with your toothpaste, and you'll have whiter than white teeth. Crack. I never did crack. In my whole life, I never did crack. Because of Bobby Brown's public service announcement when he said crack was whack. So I knew, right after he said that, I would never try crack because it's whack. But look how that turned out for him. Apparently, he said crack was whack, but he didn't practice what he preached. And I gotta tell you, it is a crying shame with the death of Whitney Houston. Absolute, all kidding aside. It's just a shame. Such a talented artist, and I mean, there was songs that she performed that defined some of the best times in my life, and it just, for the ladies, love songs were just awesome. She was just a phenomenal artist, and it's just terrible. I mean, the first time I heard Whitney Houston was it was on MTV. That was when MTV actually used to play music. That was a long time ago. It's hard to remember. I think the new generation, they don't even know what MTV stood for. MTV was, let's say, the first video ever played on MTV was Video Killed the Radio Star. I got a funny feeling the Radio Star is going to be coming back because what they're playing on MTV is just nonsense. The only thing I would ever watch on MTV, believe it or not, was Jackass. I love Jackass, but that was it. Used to have videos on MTV like John Wade, Eddie Money, and I challenge any, we'll put it in my age, 45-year-old man to say he did not sing into a hairbrush Rick Springfield, Jesse's Girl, or 8675309, music. It was cool song after cool song after cool song, and then on Saturday nights at 12 o'clock, they would do the Headbangers Ball. And me and my friends, we used to get together, and we would play pool, and actually have a party with like 50 people just to watch the Headbangers Ball. It was amazing, groundbreaking, and that was when Metallica was really first coming onto the scene. And it just, Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, Judas Priest, before Rob Halford was the Grand Marshal of the Gay Parade. Man, I didn't see that one coming. Wow. But that's life, I joke around a lot about gays. I think it's kind of like, I guess it's homophobia or something like that. I work with a lot of gay people, and they're really good at their job, and they're really nice people. You can't really sit there and come down on somebody for what they do sexually. That's up to them. Do whatever you want to do behind closed doors. Just don't splash on me. I could care less. I don't get caught up in that, but I do joke around a lot about it, and I joke around about it, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but the gays that I work with, or homosexuals, or sodomites, or whatever the hell you want to call them, they bust my balls on a constant basis too. So it's back and forth. I think that and racism, I think, are ridiculous. And if you can be comfortable around someone enough to joke with them about things, then it feels better, I guess. So this wasn't meant to be a public service announcement or anything like that. I was going to try and do the beer reviews, but the beers are just absolutely awful. So I'll go back to deodorizing my refrigerator and making something for dinner, because I'm not drinking this crap. And like I said, I joke around a lot about gays and racist things and things like that. But just take it with a grain of salt and know that I'm only joking. There's no reason to get all up in arms about it. I get some comments like, "You can't say that. That's crazy, and you're a racist, and you're just a deviant." Well, deviant maybe, but racist, nah, not at all. I think racism is completely stupid. But that's going to be it for me today. Whew, man, I took a left turn on this video. Later.